We're heading to the courthouse complex on the base, where military hearings are scheduled for 2 long-standing terrorism cases, including 9/11. Everything we do, everything we record is closely monitored and must be reviewed by the military. With few exceptions, most of the sites we travel to are security sensitive. There are 3 courthouses here at Camp Justice. The oldest courthouse is behind me. This is Courthouse 1. It's been around for decades, but it's no longer used for the military prosecutions. The main courthouse is Courthouse number 2. That's about 200 yards over to my right. This is a high security courthouse that was custom built for the 9/11 prosecution. There are so many restrictions around filming that courthouse that all we can show you is the barbed wire perimeter. There's also been some significant new construction here at Camp Justice, Courthouse number 3, and that was completed at a cost of around $4 million. What's striking is that so many administrations have tried to shut down the operation here. President Obama signed an executive order 13492. His intent was to close down the detainee operations within a year. That has completely failed, and I think it showed a fundamental lack of understanding about the complexity of the legal questions here at Guantanamo. It all comes down to the CIA's enhanced interrogation program, what critics call torture, waterboarding, pressure positions. You just can't unring the bell on that time period. So that is the single issue, I think, that's responsible for grinding these cases to a halt, because there have been endless years of litigation about the evidence and what will be submitted to the courts. I first came to Guantanamo Bay 17 years ago in 2008 for the arraignment of the 5 9/11 defendants in the military courthouse just over to my left. This was under the Bush administration. Since the camps opened in early 2002, several hundred detainees have passed through the detention centers. The best number most people work with is somewhere close to 800. Now, only 15 detainees are left, and it costs about $450 million a year. And what's striking to me is that there's virtually no transparency on those operations now. The last time the media was inside those detention camps was 2019. This is a huge contrast from when I first came to Guantanamo nearly 2 decades ago. When we did the tours of the camps, we really had a lot of access. We were able to see the outdoor recreation areas. We were able to see these indoor communal areas. We were able to see the art lessons that were given to detainees. We were able to see the television sets that were brought in so that they could stay on top of the news. So when you think about this big picture and you look at the taxpayer dollars, about $450 million, and that may actually be on the low side, a dated number. For the current number of detainees, 15 that are left, $30 million taxpayer dollars to keep each one of them annually. And there's no way to really assess whether there's accountability and whether there's a lot of government efficiency when it comes to that taxpayer money.